Okay, hey y'all. We're back to try this one more time. Hopefully, third time's a charm. Okay. Let's see if we can get a good way through this go round. Okay. Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Stop talking.
You don't need to come with me. You don't have to play hard to get, Master. You can just play hard. Hey, yo. That doesn't make any sense. Byakuya started to slowly back out of the room. Started picking up speed, and soon he was sprinting out of the dining hall. He ran away? So now he's running hard to get? I see. Wait. Oh, she crazy. Got it. So, so at the end there, what was that all about? Just now, Byakuya was like, maybe he's like the mean guy who starts acting different or getting all flustered when things change. Guess so. Those of us left in the dining hall finished our breakfast, then went back to our rooms. Someone gonna turn up dead soon, ain't they? What to do today? Well, let's do the same thing that we do every day. Try and take over the world. Y'all gonna get sick of it, but I'm gonna keep saying it. It's gonna be the Pinky and the Brain reference every single time. Alright, no one's around here. Go over! She's in the dining hall. She's in laundry. Why are y'all in the physics lab? Okay, everyone went right back to exactly where they were before. Got it. Let's see if Byakuya will talk to us today. Forgot just that fast. Art room. Got it. Nope. That way. Okay, yeah. There we go. Okay, so I did go use them. Got it. Before I start talking to him though, would he even want? Ears? I don't know what he would want. Maybe the scarab? Although it does attract the ladies. Most guys hate the snake. Maybe I give him that? Or the ring? No, not the ring. We'll figure this out.
Such ignorance.
We are so different in ability, appearance, and status that I can hardly believe we're even the same species. Now, sir, there was no reason for you to say this to me. Not immediately into the conversation. You do understand that, right? So why do you act like it's natural for you to talk to me?
That's fine.
We got to. Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. You know, I'm getting sick of you, okay? Sick of it. I hope you appreciate this. Spend some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. I highly doubt that, if we're being honest. Now, because he said what he said, he's going to get the stinky perfume. Enjoy. Fine. I'll take it. I hope you appreciate this. I hope you enjoy it as well. Just douse yourself in it. I have a question for you. Huh? You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
So, in other words...
So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck. I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you, with absolutely no unique talents or abilities, could get into this school? Wow! I'm very much sick of your attitude. My goodness. I don't understand. What's the problem? Like, truly. Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Oh. Now hold on. You know what? I hope you get murderized, sir. I truly do. I truly hope that you get murderized. Because I'm sick of it. Like, truly sick of it, okay? You're stuck here just like I am. You're no better or no worse. You're still here along with me, and you also can't figure out why. I don't like you, sir. Boring. Generic. Did you really have to list all that off?
Naturally.
But it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all. But even you seem to think it's merely an issue of title. But make no mistake, my lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate. Are you sure? Because there were quite a few people invited here who, smarter, more athletic, better bodies. But somehow you think that you're better than them? That's wild.
In other words,
which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. Wait, I think not. He's really taking this to the extreme. I think this man has cabin fever. He's been stuck inside too long. He needs some vitamin D. He needs some sunshine. Because this ain't it. You, who have nothing. I, who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. And yet, we're stuck in the same place. Huh. You're here just like I am. Wow. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. That's crazy. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. Yep, that sounds accurate. Yeah. It's definitely that. Huh. Alright. Go ahead and head back to your room. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room. I still have some time, Can't just sit around doing nothing. I should go find something to do. Can we just take a nap and say that we walked around? Cause this is a lot. Ruh-roh. Can we just take a nap? I am emotionally exhausted from these people. I have some time, so maybe I should take a little rest. Yes, please. Huh? There's something by the door. Ah, never fails. There's a slip of paper by the door. I better check it out. This piece of paper. It looks like someone must have slipped it under my door. Meet in the dining hall. The handwriting is really good. Makoto, you're thinking about the wrong things again. But to want to meet up so suddenly, who wrote it and why? What's the point of calling me out like this? Now these are the questions that you should be trying to answer. I'm kind of nervous, but there's no way I can't check it out now. Are you sure? Because I feel like you could very much ignore it. Especially with little murderers happening around every corner. You can definitely put that on the back burner. And you gonna make me go. That's crazy. Ah.
Yo.
Oh, Makoto. Hero. The letter I found in my room. Yep, I wrote it. Hero, I never would have thought that your handwriting looked like that. That is, impressive. I will give you that. Wrong button. Your handwriting is really nice. Well, I was always taught that if you had bad penmanship, a ghost would come and haunt you. You know, just the other day, you said that there were no such things as ghosts. And yet now, you have good penmanship because ghosts? Okay. Who taught you that? And why did you want to meet with me? Oh, I just did what Kyoko asked me. Kyoko?
Actually,
I'm just an errand boy on this. Anyway, what do you say to a late night bath session? Huh?
you know?
Okay, let's do it. No, I was totally lost. Hero grabbed me by the shoulder, pulled me close and whispered in my ear.
You're serious?
It's all an act. so the mastermind won't notice. Everyone's waiting in the bathhouse. What? Then, did Alter Ego finish his search? You got it, hero. Let's still take a dip together. I was probably louder than I needed to be. I bet you were. But me and Hero hurried to the dressing room. Oh, y'all invited Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh. And Crazy Kiamondo. Yay. The gang's all here. Ha. As soon as I got to the dressing room, an angry voice echoed out.
F you!
Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. Aren't we supposed to be sneaking? This is counterintuitive. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the good little boys and girls. So when you merge your soul with Mondo, did y'all go back to being elementary school kids? Like I don't understand. When does Mondo's half get sprinkled in here? Cause he don't care about that bedtime.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
What?
What did you say? You want me to make you cry, little girl? What? Taka. He seems to be even worse off than I'd heard. Well, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he's finally starting to grow a personality. What? You got a lot of poop falling out of that mouth of yours. You know that? You know, he was annoying, but I kinda miss old Taka. Cause this is not it. I want no parts of whatever this is.
What the heck?
How rude! A maggot like you has no right to speak that way to our heaven-sent master. Oh, so both halves are obsessed with Bacula. Got it. Okay. Interesting.
Oh.
Are you back to your normal gloomy self? I can hardly keep track at this point. I mean, the easiest way to keep track is tongue in, tongue out. Easy. That's all you gotta look for. Tongue in, tongue out. Or regular teeth, sharp jaws. You know, easy peasy. Shut up.
Hey, come on.
Well, anyway, everyone's here, right? Then my messenger duty is complete.
Hey.
You wanted us all to meet here, right, Kyoko? So, what are we doing here?
How about that?
Isn't it obvious? It's gotta have something to do with Alter Ego, right?
That's right.
Yeah, totally. Did he finally find a clue? What is it? A way out? The Mastermind's true identity? gone. Gone. I came here a little early to check up on things, and that's when I discovered Alter Ego, the laptop, has disappeared. What?
No way!
You're kidding, right?
Oh,
Huh? What? She's gone?
F you!
You can't be fudging serious. What did you do with him? Was it the mastermind? Did they finally notice what we were up to?
Wrong.
I told Alter Ego to yell if anyone he didn't recognize appeared. If it was the mastermind, I'm sure he would have alerted us.
Well,
Maybe we just missed it?
however,
I was in the laundry room right next door all day. There's no way I wouldn't have heard it. But if it wasn't the mastermind, then the solution to this particular mystery is obvious. It could have only been him. You know, personally, I think it's you, Fumi, from the way that you initially reacted. You just protest too much.
without a doubt.
Mr. Ishimaru, you stole her, didn't you? What? I'm the ultimate moral compass. I would never do something like that. I don't think it counts when you say it about yourself like that.
F you!
You're the suspicious one here. You're nothing but a big, jiggling sack of fat. Oh. Oh, dang. Wow, that's crazy. Not the fat shaming. Oh. I feel like I need to gird my loins. Shows what you know. This isn't my true form. I still have 3 more transformations left. What?
Damnation!
Wait, I mean, it wasn't me. Everyone knows you're the thief. Does everyone? Does everyone know? Wrong. It's you.
For serious?
Well, I'm sure it was one of you. So whoever did it, just hurry up and confess.
Wrong.
No. There's no way either one of them did it.
Huh?
Huh? Why not?
So,
I told Alter Ego to yell if either Taka or Hifumi came into the dressing room. What? It was a countermeasure against the clear danger that one of them might come for it. But I never heard any yell.
indeed.
Exactly. Which means it wasn't them.
But
Then who was it?
so that's it.
The fundamental circumstances are becoming clear. If it wasn't the mastermind, and it wasn't Taka or Hifumi, then quite simply, it was someone else. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Interesting.
We never would have known. Makoto, Celeste, Sakura, Hina, Toko, or myself. One of us must be the thief. So Kyoko's not a suspect? Cause all of this could just be one red herring to not let it look like it's her. Why would any of us want to steal Alter Ego? How about this for a reason? There is a traitor among us. Huh? One of us is working for the mastermind. A spy. And that's the one who stole Alter Ego. Can you deny the possibility? It can't be. I've actually been thinking for some time now that there may be a spy among us. The mastermind brought someone in to help keep things moving smoothly. A spy for the mastermind? A traitor? No. It's impossible. Something that horrible. There's no way.
What?
Why do you not speak? Are you struck silent by your inability to comprehend such a possibility?
Say what?
I don't care! I don't
It's
care who. Someone. Anyone. Save her. Please rescue her. I'm begging you. I just want to see her smiling face again.
Damn it!
Same here. How many times do they have to kill bro before they're happy? I'll beg. I'll scrape my head across the ground. Just please give him back.
So,
This is a lot. This is pretty messed up, but still, I think I kind of get how they feel.
at the very least.
I think Alter Ego is most likely still safe. For the moment, at least.
Yes, indeed.
If they wanted to destroy it, they wouldn't have taken it. They would have done it right here.
I see.
So you're saying whoever did it has something else in mind for him? Something else?
Damn it!
That doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna get him back. That's my promise as a man. Sir.
I swear I will save her!
Using the power of love. Oh, these kids are ridiculous. Lord.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
The priorities are out of
It is
whack.
officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay. Then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's nighttime.
There is nothing to be done.
It is unfortunate, but we will have to leave the search for tomorrow. For now, everyone get some sleep. How can you be so casual? We don't have time to wait around. What good are you if you are too tired? You will be much more effective after a good night's sleep. Who gives a crap about effective? We're talking about our feelings here.
Calm down.
Anything we do at night of the mastermind noticing us. Celeste is right. We should begin our investigation tomorrow morning. What do you think, Makoto? Why are you bringing this man into this? He don't know up from down half the time. This is not a decision for him. I agree with you. If we run around tonight in a panic, the mastermind is sure to notice, and we won't get anything done. Taka, Hifumi, I know how you feel right now, but it's best if, just for tonight, you can try to endure it.
This is fine.
Okay, then let us part for today. We will begin our search for alter ego in the morning. And you should think about what I said. Someone may very well be spying for the mastermind. You need to learn how to talk to people, Bacula. Alter ego, gone as quickly as he appeared. We'd finally discovered some small measure of hope. But even that was taken away from us, and we couldn't even put up a fight. We were given hope, and then when that hope was taken away, despair. It's just like what the mastermind is doing to us. Then, could it really be true? Whoever stole alter ego, could they really be working for the mastermind? If that's true, no, it can't be. There's no way. Makoto, you do this every time. And then every time, you're proven completely wrong. I didn't even realize I'd yelled that out loud. The scary thing isn't the idea of someone spying on us. What's really scary is the idea that we're starting to doubt each other again. That scares me more than anything. Damn it. I threw myself into bed, trying to shake off all those unsettling thoughts. Before long, I fell into a restless sleep. How many things are you gonna throw on this itty bitty stage, Monokuma? Murder is a word whose definition changes with time, with place, with society. If murder is evidence of abnormality, then all of history's greatest heroes must have been abnormal. Is that what we're going with? Alright. You know, at some point, I'd hope that this little nighttime invasion of my dreams came with something, I don't know, useful.
Sometimes the murders that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't. Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Today, we have to look for alter ego. And given the fact that he talked about murder in my dream, means that while we search for alter ego, somebody finna turn up dead. Lovely. Okay, first things first. To the dining hall. I found myself in surprisingly high spirits. and hurried to the dining hall. But when I found out what was waiting there for me, oh, this is never a good sign. Is this it? What happened to the others? Aren't they coming? There were only 3 people in the dining hall. Sakura, Hina, and Kyoko. So including me, only 4 people? Gosh, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
However,
Anyway, let's wait a little while longer for the others. So we decided to wait in case anyone else showed up. But no matter how long we waited. So it's 8 o'clock. We've been waiting here a full hour. Why haven't the others come?
'Cause, I mean,
Hero and Celeste have never missed a day. Till now. And what I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They were more eager than anyone to look for Alter Ego. And they're not here.
It can't be.
Something must have happened. Huh?
It would seem...
I was careless. I was too distracted by Alter Ego. But Monokuma gave us a motive. There was no way something wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's motive.
$10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's $10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie, wow, wow, am I right?
I'm upset that I had to listen to that again. Don't tell me someone did something for money. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood and I hated that I did. You can never really know another person completely. Anything can happen here, and you can't consider it strange. Not really. Now you're getting it, Makoto.
Hey.
We need to look for the people who never showed up. Oh, okay. Let's go track them down. Without another word, we left the dining hall.
Hey.
We can cover more ground if we split up. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure to check all of our rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of the school. Meanwhile, I'll check the second floor.
okay.
Okay, then I'll check the third floor.
Anyway...
Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away.
But
I really hope nothing happens. So do I.
well then.
Okay, let's go. Anxiety was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitating, I rushed to the first floor of the school. Love how you say that like you're not already there. Okay, I need to look around the first floor. So that don't count? That's crazy. Oh. in here? Bum, bum, bum. Alright, nothing in here. My freaking heart. Jesus. Oh. You know what? Let's turn this on down. What? That was Hina. See, I already knew it was gonna be something on the third floor. I called this yesterday. I called it yesterday. It's always gonna happen in the new rooms. The new rooms can't ever just be left alone. So, what do we think, guys? Is it the physics lab? Is it the art room? Or is it the rec room? Which one is going to be decorated today? My money is on the physics or rec room. Actually, knowing who these people are, maybe the art room, and add them to one of the statues, something like that. The third floor. There was no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. I flew up the stairs leading to the third floor. Right away, I saw her standing there in the hallway. Makoto! Hina, what's wrong? It's awful. The rec room door was open. And when I looked inside, I saw... What did you see? I better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room. What did she see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking. I'm glad that you know this, Makoto. So without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. The first thing I saw when I got in the rec room was... Dang. Alright. It was Celeste. And she was hurt. What is this? It's some kind of wooden hammer or something? Pretty strange design. There's some writing on the head. Justice Hammer 1? I never would have read it that way. My head immediately went Justice 1 Hammer. That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. I don't know. I don't fully trust you, Celeste. I don't fully trust you at all, bro. So you were attacked with this? Justice Hammer 1. So I gotta go back to it? Okay, you just said the exact same thing. Makoto! Didn't we just do this? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked by who? I am not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual. I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. Makoto! Celeste!
Okay.
Well, that's one way to go about it. But at this point, I don't think that their main concerns are their drip. Heck, I don't think half of them have even showered since they got here. So I think that's on the lower tiers of the totem poles. I found Sakura.
What?
Celeste, what on earth happened here? I mean, that's the way to go. You know, that would definitely take your mind off of everything that's going on. I can say that for most of them. I'm not for sure about Makoto though. I have not seen him want to go into the bathroom at all. Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. A strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, I woke up this morning a little before 7. Nighttime was not yet over. But they make a line and a scene of everything else. I find it hard to believe that they wouldn't let me know that he was going to take a shower before getting his day started. But I knew it was about to end. So I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that that was a mistake. Anyway, that is where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow after him in secret. Girl, you know all 10 of the people who belong in this school, not including the bear. Why on earth would you follow this man that you've never seen? Why would you do such a thing? As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked. It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended. So if it happened just after 7 o'clock, then that was just about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour.
But...
Well, I'm just glad you weren't hurt too badly. That is because I begged and groveled for my life. Okay, this is sounding more and more suspicious. Because this is the woman who preaches about adapt or die. I don't know if you finna beg and grovel like that. You're more likely to talk your way out of it. You did.
As for me,
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. What happened to her scars? They just magically disappeared off of her face. Was this just a lapse in judgment from the artist? Or did when she moved her hands, it just wiped off with it? Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for the suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. Like an actual game character? Celeste, what do you mean a serious problem? When I looked in the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. Hifumi? After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away. Okay, yet again, sounding a little suspicious. Because Hifumi is not a little person. You know how strong you gotta be to drag Hifumi away?
What?
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Should we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste. Did anything in particular stand out about this strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Show us.
Indeed.
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down. His digital camera. You don't mean...
Actually,
I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it. How convenient. Seriously? Let's see it. I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. Y'all, is that a Gundam? Is that a Transformer? I'm actually with Makoto this time. Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes? So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away And I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Call on me. How she take that right after being attacked when she said that she was knocked unconscious? You can't be unconscious and taking pictures. Those two things don't go together. Huh. You know, I would have thought that she was a better liar than this. At least keep your story straight and consistent. Which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem.
I see.
I believe I understand what happened. Well, no. There is much I don't understand, but the point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
Just a second.
This is bad. We have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went?
Let's see.
When they left the rec room, they headed left. Again. Wasn't she knocked unconscious? Ain't that what she said?
I see.
If that's true, they were headed towards the stairs leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? The second floor. That's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Huh? Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? Sorry, I didn't have time to go look for her. You had all the time in the world, Hina. You had all the time in the world. Also, you had to pass by the second floor to get to the first floor where you found Sakura. So, questions?
This is bad.
If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry. Kyoko's in danger. As soon as the words were out of my mouth, we all rushed out of the room and down to the second floor. Ain't it though? Ain't it? Hey, you two.
What?
What's going on? What's all the fuss? Yeah! You guys playing a game or something?
What are you saying?
Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi?
You've gotta be kidding.
Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them?
What?
Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later.
That's fine.
Well, fine. Seems like something interesting is going on. Is that the only way that you'll help? Hifumi! Kyoko! If you can hear me, say something! Her voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh.
Did you hear something? Maybe.
Perhaps.
I think it came from the library.
Okay.
The library? Okay, let's go. We ran to the library as fast as our legs could carry us. When we opened the door to the library, it hurts. It hurts. We found Hifumi seriously injured. Now he looks like he got hit in the head with that hammer. Not Celeste. Something's not adding up. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room. But this one is Justice Hammer 2? And on top of that, this one is actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer. He bumped me right on the head with it.
Well,
A hammer that big. I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood.
Hey.
Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Would you like some? I have never heard such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? That guy was Robo Justice.
indeed.
This Robo Justice you are referring to is this, is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah.
Unforgivable!
That's him, I'm sure of it. Robo Justice!
It can't be!
Robo Justice, huh?
Damn.
This is just getting stranger. Of course it's time for you to come in. It's him. A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine? Okay.
What?
And just like that, he's gone? Why is he here?
Are you okay with this?
Let us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You're right, let's go! Thanks, everyone. We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so we could take care of his injuries. How you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. I'm still kind of dizzy though.
So then,
Perhaps you should rest here a while.
I suppose.
Yeah. Good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
yes. Indeed.
Before another victim appears, the Justice Hammer seems to increase in size. First one, and now two.
So, in other words,
If there was a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it is even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Has anyone seen Taka? Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, early morning it started looking for alter ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the third floor, and that's where the strange costume man attacked me. That must be what I witnessed around 7 this morning. After that, he dragged me to the library, and whack came down the hammer. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago. At around 7:30, in other words, we would have still been in the dining hall. Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together, and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry. This black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night.
what?
Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was peeking. Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Toko were together at the time, meaning they also have alibis. Then the only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only two we haven't seen yet. Hiro and Taka. That's it, right?
Very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Y'all, if something happened to Kyoko ahead of all these other a-holes, I don't know what I'm gonna do. There are so many other people who need to die first. Kyoko is not one of them. Where could she have disappeared to? She's disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So that's it.
She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. So, I'm not talking about who attacked them. Huh?
In other words,
Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible. You know, you also said the same thing with Sayaka, and she turned out to be fully capable. So just sprinkling that out there.
what?
Isn't it? This woman who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies hasn't even revealed her true identity.
Hey,
Save this discussion for later. Right now, We need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah. If we don't hurry, there's only going to be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. So, whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for reason from a deviant.
What to do?
So, what are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of, even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Really? Up on the second floor then? You bastard. You won't get away from me. We all shot towards the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him.
Well.
But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running.
Oh,
Okay, but what should we yell?
just a second.
Anything, it doesn't matter.
So then,
Is ha okay?
what are you saying?
Ha or Julia or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Julia, I've never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking. Okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot! Where you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission you. We spread out in every direction to track down the costume suspect. Okay. Nope. How did I know? That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. Came from the floor above. She's on the third floor. Why is she on the third floor when we're supposed to be searching the second? I sprinted up to the third floor.
Everyone.
Over here. Everyone who heard the scream had come running.
Just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was rather an intense scream for someone like you. I saw him. I saw the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. What is it now? Bruh. Huh?
Huh?
Whoa, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Okay, Fumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
What?
What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Meanwhile, don't you split up into two groups?
It's all clear now.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So then,
Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
So then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of his booty. Okay, you guys be careful. With that, we all split into two groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran down the stairs to the first floor.
just a second.
He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. Sweetheart, I've never had to go to the nurse's office. We stormed into the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Well, did I call it or did I call it? I knew it was going to be either Fumi or Taka. And we have yet to see Taka this episode. So either he's the murderer or because they're stupid at this point. They got the cabin fever. They don't have the rational thinking like they once did. And in the center of all this red was Hifumi.
No!
There y'all go screaming in my ears again.
What the?
It looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered. You didn't suspect that with the masked man running around? That's wild.
No way!
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he?
Netflix.
A body has been discovered.
What?
I'm also ask you what the email password Netflix password.
It's her email. I want to say the 3 grams. But
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
what the? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means it must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us? And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other two. Are you sure? Because it looks exactly the same size as the other two. In my personal opinion. Just as I suspected. One strike from that and you are finished. Then the killer. There can be no doubt. The suspicious individual, going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo Justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they, like, teleported or something, right? You know, for once, Makoto is asking the right questions. Proud of you. Look at our little boy grow. He's not asking the stupid questions first. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Go, Makoto. Yes.
Are you okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You know, it only took several murders and about 2 or 3 weeks. But we got there though. That's all that matters. We got there. Yes.
So
Then, shall we go? Well, Hina's officially traumatized. Hina, snap out of it. Are you okay, Hina?
sorry.
I'm not sure I can move right now. I feel kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well. I'll leave it to you then. Celeste is mad suspicious. Like, mad suspicious. Her little recounts of what's happening, they not adding up. My spidey senses are tingling. I've got my eye on you. Okay, I'll be back soon. Tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Makoto, you haven't been through anything. You just witnessed some things. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him as a strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway. if she was blocking the stairs, how did someone get down there to get Fumi? Because at this point, there's only one set of stairs open at a time. So how did someone get down there to get his Fumi? Something is not adding up. My spidey senses are tingling. He ran off, going further down the hallway. Way into the back of the hallway? You know, none of this clued me in. Riddle me this. You know, two things. One, aren't there some missing hammers here? And two, where is the trolley? Oh, we're not investigating right now. You got it. I will come back to it. Okay, I can't do that way. Minding my business. Okay, there's only so much hallway. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here. But still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence, is it coming from over there in the back? I leapt through the doorway, and what I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. You know, at this point, maybe I need to stop streaming and just go be a detective. Because clearly, I have the know-how and the deductive reasoning skills. Huh. Huh. Literally, because clearly he had all of Mondo's confidence, but none of his physical fighting capabilities. Because it doesn't look like he defended himself well at all. Huh, that's embarrassing. There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka, dead. Now, how you know he dead? You in the doorway right now. How you know he ain't just like a little concussed? You just assuming from the doorway. You ain't even stop to check if he was breathing, maybe check for a pulse. A next generation legend. Stand tall, galactic hero. Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. Okay. Now, do you think that announcement happened because both groups discovered a body at the same time? And now everybody's out looking for each other right now? Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day. But still, why is this happening? Okay, now that one looks bigger than the others. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4. And it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too? I've got questions. The floor is covered in Taka's drying blood. So we down to 8 now. We almost at the halfway point of the bodies. But also, is anyone wondering where Hero is? Because we have not come across him yet. Is he finna be dead somewhere too? Because there was a lot of hammers missing off of that wall in the art room. Just throwing that out there. So nobody wants to say anything? Toko! Don't tell me. Toko too? Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said. I should just leave her alone for now.
However,
but why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1. Then Hifumi with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3?
what?
Makoto, don't tell me that you forgot the whole reason that you came looking for them. Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. He did forget.
What?
Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What? Hey!
You know, just when I was having a lot of hope for our baby boy, he just took it right back down. Like, in my head, as soon as he did that, I had the Tyra Banks, you know, America's Next Top moment, America's Next Top Model moment. We were all rooting for you. And then he just, I thought he was getting better. I really did. Fumi's been killed. Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out. Of course. Come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab, Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right? Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. How, Sway? You and Hina were supposed to be staying in there with it. How did y'all lose a body? What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. Do we really want to leave Taka's body? Like, do we? I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I can't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then, when we got back,
Indeed.
this must be the work of the corporate. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. Now, Celeste, every other murder, you were calm, cool, and collected, telling everybody that you must adapt or be thrown to the wayside. But all of a sudden, you losing your cool. Hey Celeste, did you do it? Cause your little recounts ain't been adding up, and now you acting out of character. You out here using the Red Queen line. We're going to die, just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders. And now one of the bodies has been taken. First of all, y'all better go back upstairs and go check on Taka's body. Make sure his hasn't been taken, you know? How much you want to bet that there's going to be some new statues in the art room? It's going to be oddly shaped and everything. That or that machine in the physics lab can break down some bodies. This is unnatural. Well, that's one way to break it to other people. Also, where is Hiro and Kyoko? We ain't seen one since this morning and the other since the night before. Where they at?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be.
Hina.
Calm down. Why can't y'all ever just say the full sentence? Why y'all only be saying a word or 2 from it? Just say the whole thing. You already talking. Just say the whole thing. It is not charged, girl. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
Y'all be forgetting certain details at the worst time. Like, y'all just be leaving people everywhere. Y'all don't be thinking about none of this. I completely forget. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out, and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So she is still unconscious?
Damn.
Wait. So you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her. That's cold-blooded, bro. That's cold-blooded.
Bastard!
Oh. You know, I believe one good hit from her, and you're dead. If not dead, you're a paraplegic. There's no in between. You're either paraplegic or dead. There's no way a hit from her isn't going to be the end of you. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone, stop fighting! Right now, we need to hurry back. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. You know, Sakura, no one will blame you if you just socked him out one good time. You know, I feel like one of your hands around his neck, maybe give yourself a little like you're squeezing a water bottle. I personally think it would do him some good. Who needs a windpipe right now? Ah, he's fine. Huh. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran to the equipment room at full speed. Let me guess. Another body gone, huh? And when we got there, yep. Toko! Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. Yep, somebody got rolled away on the trolley. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. Why y'all saying disappeared as if it's not very clearly someone moving them away?
This
can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree.
Huh?
We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
it is so.
After that, we split into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. But hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love. That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi,
Let's see.
which means The suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hero. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule, I'd mint ya without a second thought. Mint ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs? Did you just pop in for the most irrelevant fun fact?
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words.
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. So, does nobody care that y'all have been taken on a wild goose chase, knowing that Monokuma gets real impatient real fast, and y'all haven't been able to get any clues to who done it because y'all been running back and forth between bodies and rooms and floors, chasing a mass murderer? You know, I can't help to think that y'all really just wasting y'all time right now. But I digress. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hero. Well, now hold on. Technically, Celeste ain't got no alibi either. She just claims that somebody hit her with a hammer. The tiniest hammer at that would do very little damage. She also claimed that she took a picture of said killer at the same time that she said that she was unconscious. Something's not adding up. But is he really the killer? Probably not, because it's never the person that all the clues be pointing to. He is a red herring. And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where does she go?
What?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then,
Very well. Then let's split up and begin searching.
but
There is no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case. I know that. I think I do. But if you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Oh, okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room followed by the others. I have to try to find those 2 missing bodies. So, can I go back in here and investigate things? So we still just gonna leave Tucko on the floor, huh? Okay. So at the end of the day, we just gonna run out of time. Got it. Let's go look for the bodies. Where is the art room? It's right there. Ba-bum-bum. Huh? The door must be locked. That's all you have to say about that.
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that disappeared. What happens after that? Bruh.
Huh?
Where could two bodies have disappeared to? So ain't nobody tried this door. That's crazy, because I was just in there. Alright. I came that way. Let's go check that suspicious locker inside the rec room. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So he don't think that Taka's skinny enough to fit inside that locker. Okay. That's crazy. You know, I'm getting real sick and tired of these jump scares inside of a game where I should not be getting jump scares. Makoto.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository. I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Woo! You know, sometimes it pays to pay attention to dialogue and also to have taken a lot of art classes in your lifetime. Because otherwise, who just gonna know what a repository is? You know? Are the bodies here somewhere? Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob's turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. You just checked that and it was locked, sir. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... the two bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are.
It's the Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now, make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Bruh. Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead. Gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is all just too awful. You know, the more you take it off of there, the longer it's going to take to charge.
So 87.
And it probably would have been higher than that had you not come in 2-3 times checking on it. Hina burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. Now, girl,
This.
why would you put your hands on his bloody head? You could have touched any other part of his body. Side note, this man was really shaped like a Dairy Queen ice cream cone, huh? Double dipped.
Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If there was some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Are you kidding me? Is this a Disney movie? Is this a Marvel Cinematic Picture? Is this Lifetime? This wasn't.
He's alive again?
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
light. It's reaching out to me.
Don't go to the light, Fumi. Don't go to the light.
Like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Ifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
I don't know if it's tried. I don't know if he wants to run.
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. See, you can't say that when this man just, rose like he was Jesus himself. You just can't. Clearly, y'all ain't checking no pulses or put a mirror in front of his face to see if he was breathing. Y'all could have helped him. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins. No calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Ifumi, then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends?
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. First, I better check the Monokuma files. The victims were Hifumi Yamada, Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is not the problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened in the Monokuma childhood anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt. She has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your questions. What questions?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then,
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget. No matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right?
well,
Just like normal. Okay. Well, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
scream!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened. So just one person?
Well now,
That's enough for explainifying. This bear done made up so many words. Why does he keep adding letters to words that already exist? Oh. I can't. I absolutely can't. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to the case, doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. I'm sure you do, Celeste. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? Talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What?
I'm offended! you? When did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl. That's wild. Just because you are jealous of her tatas. Wow.
Huh?
Milk sack.
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I have to be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Fumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. And they don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post the guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. I feel like that's what I saw before I took my glasses off. Get in there. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi. So figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me. But I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. There are hammers of all sizes hanging on the wall, although some more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? I didn't want him. Oh, you didn't have to do that. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third. And all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it. His glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now, they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? And why? Now hold on. Was Hifumi not actually, well, clearly he wasn't actually dead. So did the culprit wake this man up and have him walk up to the repository by himself? And you had to wipe his glasses off to do that? Because otherwise he'd have some questions. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Is it not obvious? Makoto. Taka. He'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind when the body was moved. There's only one way in and out of this room. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. Bruh. Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But...
And we came right to the repository to, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. And we came here as soon as the search started. There's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. And is no one curious as to how Celeste discovered all the bodies? But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Yeah. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura both confirmed that the door was locked after the search for the bodies began. And the door is designed so that you can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. So that certain someone, Hina claims that there was no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. Was it the killer who's still roaming free, or was it one of the victims? Y'all really didn't want me to talk to everybody, huh? There are many suspects to the incident this time. Too many. Oops, aspects, not suspects. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then,
Would you like my help? Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up. So we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, oh, y'all been going back and forth this whole time? That's crazy. I ain't paying no attention. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office, what's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. You know, Celeste done seen a lot of the suspect that ain't nobody else really seen. Could Celeste be a hypnotist? Just a passing theory. Could she be a hypnotist? Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him. This strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then what was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi from the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And we went back to the nurse's office. Okay. We found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened. But at that same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently disappeared. And that brings us up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime.
Yeah,